So, last Saturday started off pretty normal. My dad and I were getting ready to head out for our usual weekend errands, which is really just code for drive to Home Depot, buy things we don't need, and then eat fast food in the parking lot like true suburban royalty. We made it all the way to the garage before realizing the garage door wouldn't budge. My dad, a man famous for his faith in DIY and duct tape, declared, "Don't worry, I've fixed this thing before." I should mention that his last fix involved a broom handle and a lot of optimism, so my trust level was already in the negative. He disappeared into the garage, emerging moments later with an entire roll of duct tape and a look on his face that can best be described as confidently clueless. 10 minutes later, the garage door was cocooned in enough tape to qualify for its own episode of Hoarders, and my dad was sweating profusely. He pressed the opener, and the door shuddered like it was trying to shake off a bad date, then gave up entirely with a sad mechanical sigh. My dad looked at me and said, "Well, that's new," as if the door had personally betrayed him. The next hour consisted of my dad trying everything short of interpretive dance to get the door open, while I offered helpful advice like, "Maybe it needs more tape? And have you tried apologizing to it?" Eventually, my mom poked her head in, surveyed the scene, and quietly suggested we call a professional. My dad, not one to admit defeat, proposed a bold new plan: we would simply leave the car in the garage and start biking everywhere. This lasted about 3 minutes until someone remembered we haven't owned bikes since 2004. So, after a humbling conversation with a locksmith, who left so hard he had to put me on hold, and a quick Google search, we found ourselves signing up for a gym across the street just so we could use their back parking lot to exit through the alley. On the bright side, we've all gotten in much better shape from the daily walk, except now my dad keeps insisting he fixed our sedentary lifestyle. Honestly, I never thought I'd say this, but thanks to my dad's duct tape disaster, the only thing getting more exercise than us is the garage door opener, struggling in vain, every single morning,